first time posting on Reddit and this is a terrible idea. Very confusing. The septum piercing says bull, but the others say heifer. I was going to make a joke about her breasts but I didn't want to go after low-hanging fruit. Walmart Mia Khalifa. Mom, can we have Mia Khalifa? We have Mia Khalifa at home. At home. Op. What hangs lower, your tits without a bra or your self-esteem? Whatever gets her on a dancing pole. Your eyes are decent, it is a shame that nobody looks up to them. This is a terrible idea. You probably hear that a lot just as the lights go out. This is what you get when you order a Red Bull from Wish. Your birthday isn't a coincidence. The kinda girl who tries to tell you that she was born with a condition that you know she got from a broom handle. Those eyes look so dead on the inside that M. Night Shyamalan is writing a movie about you. Close-up showing only face and cleavage. The absolute standard pose for fat girls trying not to look fat. The cleavage isn't going to distract anyone from that travesty of a nose. 41 years old female husband is cheating again. Kid is a spoiled brat, live in Wichita, Kansas, stay-at-home mom with a CPA from Baylor. Do your best. Can't get any lower than now. Please go check the oven. I'd hate for you to overcook Hansel or Gretel. That's a pretty upscale meth shed you have going. Will he get half of it in the divorce? That's the best Wichita has to offer. Just because you're secretly living in the attic of the house, doesn't mean you're part of the family. Severus Snape died in 2016. Identity theft is not a joke. You are a MINF mother, I'd never F. It sucks that your brother is cheating on you. You look 5 years away from chain smoking your cheap menthol cigarettes through your stoma. Sounds like your husband already roasted you. Don't you drive a bus on South Park? Pretty sure the saddest part of this story is that you no longer have the ability to get even. Did he meet someone pretty? Did he meet someone who bathed in the last month? I'd cheat on you too. My friends say I can't take jokes and that I have really thin skin. Help me prove them wrong? Technically you do have thin skin and the rest is a layer of blubber that keeps you warm even at depths up to 100 meters. Why does your nose have a urethra? Well, your nose was on time but you were 15 minutes late. You look like a muppet that left Sesame Street to pursue a career in HR. A fucking harpoon would have a hard time piercing your skin, Shamu. You know how they say if people had perfectly symmetrical faces they wouldn't look attractive? Yeah, that seems to be true. Proof that stripes make you look really fat. Mia Chlamydia. You missed a nail. The caterpillars above her eyes feed off of her head lice. Well, if your skin is as thick as the bridge of your nose, I'd say you're practically bulletproof. Mid-40s, bald, hairy, 2 kids, dad bod, desk job. Bring it on. You still have more hair than you do potential. You just ended this man's whole career. What career? His career is a cherry tomato in the produce department. This looks like a picture they would use in erectile dysfunction pamphlets. The fact that you are still wearing your wedding ring is depressing. Move on. Your entire head is made up of face. How the F you got dad bod when your kids aren't yours? Your eyes say Elijah Wood, but the rest says egg. Elijah wouldn't. You look like Willy Wonka on chemo. Date 347, I am still living among the humans as a sentient cantaloupe. The Charles Xavier look is a classic, if you're also a billionaire, genius and powerful telepath. Aren't you a little old to be seeking validation from strangers on the internet? If depression had a face, then lost all its hair. We have a strong friendship. End it. We aren't your grandmother, you don't have to call him friend. End your friendship by taking it to the next level. A deeper level. One might even say balls deep. You both literally look like the white/black version of the other. Day mode/night mode. Social media symbiosis, when a black and a gay dude became friends so that they can't be called a homophobic or a racist. You look like the gay couple in school that don't actually like each other but you stay together because you're the only 2 openly gay guys. Some of the nicest teeth anyone's ever come across. When you 69 each other, does it look like a yin-yang symbol? How long you been nagging him for the end pass? Strong friendship? That's what you call it when you two switch from top to bottom? I bet he calls you daddy in bed because he doesn't have one. Bet the white guy calls him uncle out of habit. I have written whole entire poems about how much I hate myself. If you can hurt my feelings, I'll personally thank you. Do you paint your nails with the correction pen from Bic? How many walnuts are you storing in your cheeks for winter? Whole entire poems? Wow. You are so much more unique and interesting than the other 7th graders. Stop pulling your eyebrows for food. Keep on eating those nails, you seem to be liking them very much. Why are you so asymmetrical? You look like a wax sculpture during a grease fire. It is almost possible to fuck the right side of your neck. I just realized your collarbone sticks out further than your flapjack tits. One eye's staring at the camera and the other is looking out of the window. No wonder your past boyfriends dump you for seeing someone else. Recently scientists were able to reach the lowest point ever recorded in history through a submersible in the Mariana Trench. Down there they discovered your self-esteem. Funny how your skanky tattoo is accidentally showing. How many pictures did you take before you deluded yourself into thinking it looked natural? Overweight, unemployed, and run 5 parody accounts on Twitter, do your worst. You look like you put band-aids on your nipples and rip them out to feel something. Running 5 Twitter accounts doesn't count as exercise. He looks like he likes to do heroin just so he can tighten a belt. You look like someone who thinks the Pornhub ads are talking to them. The way those glasses fit on your head reminds me of those YouTube videos where kids put hundreds of rubber bands around watermelons. What happened to the watermelon? Apparently it started 5 parody accounts on Twitter. It looks like somebody already did their worst. Agreed. Overweight and unemployed are probably his better qualities. Well, you definitely have a face for Twitter. 4 eyes, 2 chins, 5 accounts, and still can't get 1 paycheck between them all. Both of your chins have a beard. You look like Bubble Bass from SpongeBob as a human. 23. Give me a giggle at work. Deleting your r/gone wild post before dipping into r/roastme is probably the smartest thing you've ever done. I didn't know that Milhouse was based on an actual person. Milhouse's drug-pushing sister Pillhouse. When you trying to push up her tits as much as your ego. Right, you know when that bra hits the floor you can hear the sound of disappointment. You look like someone who will develop male pattern baldness. Not enough cleavage to distract from the mess that is you. My spider tattoo is up here, sir. Normally I find women with tattoos sexy. If I get tattoos it'll distract them from my Minecraft face or make them think I'm interesting at least. My outward appearance is a mask for my boring cliché of a personality. The Netherlands called. They need a huge dyke like you. Posted one of just me. I wanna know what you guys have to say about both of us. Do your worst. Blonde so in need of attention, she wants to get roasted twice. Worse yet, she roped in her less attractive friend to try and psychologically cheat using the cheerleader effect. About as sad as it gets. One on the right looks like she'd microwave your guinea pig if you didn't believe her third fake pregnancy. One on the left looks like the guinea pig who got out. Girl on the right, you only hang about with the other girl to make you seem prettier. It's not working. The brunette spies on blondie getting effed for half a gram while dreaming about being asked to join in after explicitly being told not to. Both of them look like you can easily bang at a party, but one you have to worry if your D is gonna itch after, and the other you have to worry about taking their virginity and getting clingy. I value the attempts to cover up the acne, however futile. The production quality for The Orange is the New Black prequel looks pretty bad. Trying to convince the rugby team I'm with to get roasted, leading by example, let's hear it Reddit. Haven't seen the rest of the team, but it's fairly obvious you're the hooker. For those who don't understand rugby, she's the one who takes all the Ds. Wow. The condition of your face really makes a compelling case for mandatory helmets. Those crow's feet are a size 12. Just because you've slept with the entire team doesn't mean you are with the team. Trying to convince the rugby team I'm with to spit roast me. I fixed your title. Rugby team? $10 says she won't show her teeth because they look like a fucking bear trap. Your face looked familiar, then I remembered we ate prawns last week. Are they still cool with you since you transitioned? I want to make a joke about your 5 head, but that 5 o'clock shadow mustache is just too easy. You look like you call the cops on kids skateboarding on a public area. 35-year-old guy whose only success this week is not dying from coronavirus. Not even a virus is interested in you. HIV however is chugging along on schedule. 35 looking like mid-50s. Not yet at least. Your whole face screams early symptoms. God just press the default button when making you. They know you have no friends to spread to. You got I've seen Pearl Jam 12 times face. Congrats on looking like a geriatric toddler as well. That's not true. You somehow also managed to not sleep the entire week. He's been hitting gym and grown his hair. Now he thinks he's untouchable. The gym? Does he make the coffee? Looks like he hit the Dunkin' Donuts beside the gym. Strictly Pokemon gyms. Exclusively from his car. He looks like he's rummaging for copper wire to sell for meth supplies. Oh, he's definitely untouchable. Just not in the way he thinks. Nothing says hitting the gym like weak beer. He's only untouchable as no one wants to go near him and his chronic body odor. The kinda guy who likes autoerotic asphyxiation while watching reruns of SpongeBob while he imagines he's Patrick. Given he's hit the gym, can you ask him to post the after photo please? Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and leave your comments.